Good morning, everyone. It is 6:53, so Dewey's Readathon officially starts in 7 minutes. So I have a couple things that I need to do on my computer. I need to make my welcome intro video public. I uploaded it already a couple of days ago and I just set it to private. And also I need to go onto the Goodreads page and unlock some of the scavenger hunt tasks and a couple of other things, and then I will get to reading. Okay, so it is now 7 o'clock. The Readathon has officially started. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to pick up my first book, which is Blood Promise. This is kind of my main priority for the morning. I would really love to be able to finish it in just the next few hours. I have a little bit less than 300 pages left. I have 277 pages, so hopefully I can get this done. So it is now 9:23, almost 9:30, and I am on page 355 of Blood Promise. According to my Bookly app, it's telling me that I should be able to finish this book in less than 2 hours. So I'm really excited about that. I'm finally almost done with this book. I've probably been halfway through this book since like March or something like that. So I'm really excited about that. I just did a little bit of updating on the Goodreads page, and I'm really glad that everyone is participating in the scavenger hunt. We're doing really well in certain categories, and we're only 2 hours into the Readathon, which is really exciting. We're having really great discussions for the hourly discussions. So yeah, I'm really excited. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I need some food. I need some coffee. So that is my progress for right now, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is now 11:21 and we are in hour 5 of the Readathon, and I just finished reading Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. This is actually not my favorite in the series. I thought that Frostbite was my least favorite, but I think Blood Promise is, I love the ending of Blood Promise. The ending of Blood Promise is probably one of my favorite endings, but to me it was a little bit slow. Even though I love Vampire Academy, I had trouble getting through the beginning. I feel like the whole story itself didn't merit 500 pages. I really think that a lot of it could have been cut down a lot. So, except for like the last, I'd say, third of the book, then I really enjoyed like all of that, but getting up to that part, like 2/3 of the book, was just, it was a little bit too wordy for me, and a lot of it could have been cut out. But I still really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I finally finished it. So now I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break and listen to my audiobook. I am now currently listening to Nothing But Shadows, which is the 4th novella in the Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, and I'm about halfway through it, so I don't have too much left to listen to it. So I'd like to maybe take a break, listen to this, and then I'm thinking of picking up Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I really need to make some progress in this book because our live show is coming up very soon, and I'm not at all where I need to be. I want to try to give myself like 50 pages to 100 pages before I put it down. Like if in 100 pages it's not really keeping my attention, then I think I'm gonna try picking up Ace of Shades by Amanda Foodie. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, listen to my audiobook, and then do some Goodreads updating, go through the scavenger hunt, update that. Then I will update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is now 1:50. We're getting into our second reading sprint. So I'm gonna try and just kind of read as much as I can for the next hour, starting around 2 o'clock. But I am currently reading Scythe, and right now I'm on page 69, and I'm liking it so far. It's kind of like a dystopian, and I'm just not really feeling dystopians lately, so I'm having trouble. Like, it's not bad, but I'm just not loving it just because my interest in dystopian is really low. But the story itself is good. I like the premise of it, and I like the characters, and you know, the story itself is good. And if I had read this maybe a few years ago when I was way more into dystopian novels, I think I would be enjoying it a lot more. But because I'm just not really into dystopians right now, I'm having like trouble really loving the story. So that's kind of my thoughts on Scythe so far. I did finish book 4 from Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, and I'm gonna be starting book 5 whenever I have a chance to restart an audiobook. It's gonna be Pale Kings and Princes. I think Scythe is so long, you know, it's over 400 pages. I may want to pick up something a little bit shorter, so I think I'm gonna maybe browse my local library and see if there's a graphic novel and read that for the next hour. I think I just need something different. I think it'd be nice to have some illustrations and stuff like that. So let me see what my local library has, and then I will update you guys later. Okay, so it is now almost 3 o'clock, 2:56, and we just finished or almost finished our reading sprint for our second reading sprint. And I ended up reading, I did find a graphic novel, and I ended up reading a Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, a graphic novel. And this was about 88 pages. Well, this says 92 pages, but then on Goodreads it says this was 88 pages. So anyways, I read roughly around 90 pages of that graphic novel, and it was all right. I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. A Midsummer Night's Dream is one of my favorite plays by Shakespeare, so I was a little bit more critical with it, but it wasn't bad. It was a decent adaptation to a graphic novel, and I really did enjoy the illustrations. They were really nice. So now I think we're gonna go to Starbucks and get some coffee because I need some caffeine. I'm starting to drag a little bit. We are going into hour 9 and I'm feeling it. So we're gonna go get some coffee, and I think when I come back, I'm either gonna pick up Scythe again, or I might try Ace of Shades. I haven't decided yet, but I'm really intrigued with Ace of Shades. So maybe I'll read 50 or so pages in that and see how I like it. So it is now 6:07, and we are now going into the 12th hour, or we are in the 12th hour, and we are almost halfway through the readathon, which is crazy. So my little Starbucks run earlier actually ended up turning into a pizza run, and I didn't end up getting coffee, so I just made myself some coffee. I'm trying the new coffee that I got from the Owl Crate for April's box, which is the dark chocolate and sea salt, and it is amazing. It is so freaking good. So I've got that nice big cup of coffee right now because I feel myself draining a little bit. So I haven't picked up a physical book in a while since I talked about Scythe. I ended up listening to a lot more of the novellas from Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. So let me see. I ended up listening to The Evil We Love, which I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I also ended up listening to Pale Kings and Princes, which I also gave 3 out of 5 stars. And The Evil We Love was 91 pages, and then Pale Kings and Princes was 40 pages, according to Goodreads. And then, unfortunately, my public library doesn't have any of the other ones available, so I kind of went ahead and just kind of read the synopsis of the other novellas because I really want to know what happens, and I ended up listening to the very last one, which is Angels Twice Descending, and this one I ended up giving a 5 out of 5 stars. It was just such a great ending to that book. Even though I skipped the middle ones, I am definitely going to listen to them when they become available. But now we are in a reading sprint, and it's already 6:10, so I've already wasted 10 minutes, but maybe I'll just go into 10 minutes of the 13th hour. But I want to pick up a physical book and do a quick 60-minute reading sprint. I'm still kind of feeling the same with Scythe. I know I really need to finish it, but I'm just not feeling dystopian right now, so I think I'm going to pick up Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking, get to reading, and then I will update you guys after the reading sprint. Okay, so it is now about 7:10, 7:11, and we are officially halfway through the readathon, and I am reading Ace of Shades, and I am really, really enjoying it. I am only 43 pages in, and so far I think it is so good. It's kind of giving me vibes of like the Legend trilogy a little bit by Marie Lu, with a little bit of stalking Jack the Ripper. I don't know, it's very interesting. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I have to say I love the beginning pages with like the different card suits. I think that is really cool. I like how they put that on top of all of the chapters, so I really love that. I went ahead and I totaled how much I have read so far for the first half of the readathon, and I'm doing really well. I'm at 735 pages roughly read, which I think is kind of fantastic in 12 hours. There are 720 minutes in 12 hours, and I've read 735 pages. So I have to say I am really, really, really impressed with myself. My goal was to read 1,000 pages for this readathon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up the full 24 hours. I did that back in October, but I'm already feeling it. Like, it's 7 o'clock and I can already feel I'm so tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it the whole 24 hours. So my goal was to maybe have like a page count. I for sure will be able to do that if I kind of keep on the pace that I'm going. I only need like another 300 pages and I'm past 1,000 pages. I think I'm going to keep reading Ace of Shades because I am really, really enjoying it. I know I need to read Scythe. I know I need to read Scythe, but I'm enjoying Ace of Shades so much more. Maybe I'll alternate. I have to get this book read. And I also need to do a little bit of updating on the Goodreads page with all of the scavenger hunt and everything. I think we may have been a little overambitious with our scavenger hunt challenges. So I'm like, a lot of our things where it's like the challenges for 100 books, there's like 9 books and we're already halfway through. So maybe we were a little over ambitious, but that's okay. It's still lots of fun, and I'm really happy that a lot of people are participating in the scavenger hunt. Hey guys, so it is 2:26 in the morning, and I may have fallen asleep reading. I am currently on page, I think it's 115 of Ace of Shades, and it is really, really good. But I'm just so tired that I accidentally fell asleep and I took a quick nap for like 3 hours. I am so exhausted, but I feel a little bit more awake now now that I've taken like a quick nap. So I think I'm gonna try and get a little bit more reading done. I need to get some stuff done on the Goodreads page. I have no idea if the hourly discussions have been posted, but anyways, hopefully they have been, but I haven't been monitoring the last couple hours because I've been sleeping. But I'm going to try and get some more reading done. Ace of Shades. We should have a 5th reading sprint. I think we're in the middle of a 5th reading sprint actually. 2 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'm going to try doing that, and then I will update you guys later today. Hey guys, it is now 4:27 in the morning. I am getting pretty exhausted, so I decided to make myself some tea in my professional bookworm mug. I thought it was really appropriate for today. I am really happy with my progress, even though I am so tired. I am still reading Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody, and I have to say this book is amazing. I really, really love it. It's definitely getting me out of my reading slump. I've read another 130 pages. I'm currently on page 245, so I can't believe I made it more than halfway through this book. If I put my mind to it, I think I could possibly finish this book today, but I'm going to take a break. I'm going to savor it a little bit. So now I think I'm going to pick up Scythe again. I am on page 70, I think. Yeah, so I need to get some progress in Scythe. So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish the night with Scythe. So it's 4:30 right now, and we have another reading sprint at 6 o'clock, so about an hour and a half. I've got another reading sprint, so I'm going to try and get some reading done between now and 6, and then try and finish really hard and do a reading sprint at 6. I'm also really happy with how well I'm keeping track of everything. I created a Dewey's Readathon page in my journal, and I've been keeping track of like the hours that we are all on. So right now we're on hour 22 and it's 4 a.m. for me. So, and kind of what I've been doing, like when I've been sprinting between 11 and 1, 2-ish, I ended up sleeping, and like how much I've read. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Scythe. I'm going to drink my tea. Hopefully that'll wake me up a little bit. I'm hoping I can make a little bit of a dent in Scythe so that I'm not struggling to finish before the live show. Hey guys, it is now 6 a.m. We are on hour 24. Very, very, very last hour of Dewey's Readathon for April 2018. I'm really happy with my progress. I got another 62 pages read in Scythe between 4:30 and 5:30, and then I took a little bit of a power nap from 5:30 till now, and it's about like 6 o'clock right now. We're at our final reading sprint, so I'm going to try and just get as much reading done as I can in the last hour. Just power through one more hour. So this is gonna be my last update until I wrap up everything later today. Probably this evening I'll do a quick wrap up of everything that I've read during Dewey's Readathon and all the pages in the books that I've read and stuff. Just right now I'm way too tired to do a wrap up, but yeah, I've really been happy with my progress. So let's see if I can knock out another 60 or so pages in Scythe for the very last hour of this readathon. Hey guys, so it is the next day after Dewey's readathon, and I thought I would do a wrap up of all the books that I read along with the total amount of pages that I read. I'm quite happy with my progress. I did achieve my goal of reading 1,000 pages. I actually ended up going over 1,000 pages, so I'm really happy with that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stay up for the full 24 hours like I did back in October, but it's okay because I reached my goal of reading 1,000 pages in 24 hours, so I'm still very happy with my progress. The first book I picked up was Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead, and I ended up finishing this book. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I ended up reading 277 pages. I am so happy that I finally finished Blood Promise. Our live show for our Vampire Academy read-along for Blood Promise and Shadow Kiss is coming up really soon, and I needed to get this book done, and it was like one of my top priorities during the readathon, so I'm so happy that I finally completed it. Next, I listened to 4 novellas from Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare. I really enjoyed these novellas. I listened to half of the 4th novella, which was Nothing But Shadows, and that was roughly 50 pages. Then I listened to the 5th novella, which was The Evil We Love, which was 91 pages. Then the 6th novella, which was Pale Kings and Princes, and that was 40 pages. Then unfortunately, my public library didn't have any of the other novellas available except for the 10th, so I went ahead and I kind of skipped ahead a little bit, and I don't feel too bad because they're novellas, but I listened to the 10th novella, and that was Angels Twice Descending, and that was 96 pages, and I ended up loving that one. So I gave 4, 5, 6, 3 out of 5 stars, but the 10th novella I gave a 5 out of 5 stars. It was just such a great ending to that book, and I'm just really excited to continue on and finally read the Bane Chronicles and then get into the Dark Artifices series. I also read a graphic novel. I read A Midsummer's Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, and it was adapted by or retold by Nell Yomtov and illustrated by Bernice Munez. So I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. A Midsummer's Night's Dream is one of my favorite William Shakespeare plays, so I was a little more critical on it, but I did enjoy it, so I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars, and that was about 88 pages. Next, I picked up Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I didn't finish it. This was also my big priority for the readathon, but I did get a roughly 172 pages read, so I mean, that's not bad, not great, but not bad. And I think it's just because I'm just not really feeling the whole dystopian world right now, but so far I'm enjoying it, and I really need to finish it because our live show is coming up really soon, but I'm still happy with the 172 pages that I did read in Scythe. And lastly, I picked up Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody, and I ended up reading 245 pages in this book, and I am loving it so far. I cannot wait to pick it back up and finish it because so far it is fantastic. Okay, so those were all the books that I read during the readathon, and that brings my total to 1,059 pages. I'm really happy once again with my progress. I hope you guys ended up having a great Dewey's readathon as well. If you have a reading vlog of your readathon, then please link it down below so I can go take a look at it. I hope you enjoyed my reading vlog, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!